look at that bit of sunshine. I'm trying to get any little bit of sunshine I can in winter, because I don't think I've ever mentioned this to you before. This is going to be a little bit of a revelation to you. I don't like riding in the cold or the wet. I cannot stand it. However, in the 10, 11, 12 years I've been riding bikes in the cold, I have got a range of products here that make riding in the winter a little bit more bearable. And these are things that if I lost or got damaged, I would replace immediately. Oh, the sun's gone now. That's it, you see. Got to make the most of it while we can. I'm going to start with these because these are, there's no getting around it. They are ugly. These are Shimano winter riding boots. I mean, I start wearing these probably in about end of September, October, because I don't like my feet to be cold. They are SPD, you can get road versions, but I do love them. But yeah, there's no getting around that they are ugly. Shimano do lovely products, but yeah, these, they're just gross. But they do keep your feet warm and they do keep your feet dry. So I would definitely recommend some winter boots. If you just want to put, like, waterproof your current cycling shoes, you can get overshoes, but I don't think they work as well as like actual specific winter boots in winter. And it also keeps your like nice summer road shoes nice and clean and dry. So get some of these. The next thing is gloves. I have spent years trying to find a decent pair of winter gloves that keep your hands dry, that I feel like they're like a bit of a unicorn in the cycling world, because you want them dry and warm, but you also don't want them to be thick and like not be able to move your hands. I think I have found two options. So they're both from Velatoes. These are the two pairs. So the only thing that I ever found really to keep your hands fully waterproof were Marigolds, and they're not ideal. I mean, they do the job, but Velatoes have created like pretty much a fancy pair. They're like neoprene, but they're kind of like washing up gloves as well, but you can still move your hands in them. Like, they're just, because that's the thing that I hate about winter gloves, is that you just feel like you can't, I don't know, you just feel like I can't change gear very well. Like, they just feel very like thick. These are amazing. They are so good to keep your hands warm and waterproof. They're just, I definitely rate them. Or I would say that they are, for me, they're more like deep winter, or if it's just chucking it down. Whereas these are more like if it's a little bit cold, potentially might rain. They're knitted, they've got grip on the back, but they're waterproof as well. I don't know how they've done it. What I would say with these though, is I would get a size up. So I got the size that actually fit my hand quite, I guess, fit like a glove. But then actually on the bike, they were a little bit tight between, what do you call that, like the webs? They were a little bit tight there, so I would say go up a size. They've got a little touch thing there as well, so you can use your phone. They are the best gloves that I've found, so I'll leave a link to both of those below. Next thing, I guess it's all about extremities, like your hands, your feet, and now for the bonds. My go-to, I've got two items depending on how cold. If it's a little bit chilly and I want a little bit of airflow, if I'm going to be doing some climbing, I'll always use this. This is the Café de Cycliste, just like a little headband. I love this so much. It's amazing. You see how much I've worn it. And the other thing is this little skull cap. This was, I think it was like $3.99 from Aldi about 7 or 8 years ago. You can get these from other places, but honestly, that is just unreal. You wouldn't think something so small and so light would keep your head so toasty, but it does. So they're the two options that I will use. Actually, it's got a bit dark, for keeping your head nice and toasty. The other thing is your neck. You'll see it in all my videos pretty much all year round. I have a buff. Any buff will do. I've not got a preference, but just get a buff. These are so small and so light. Again, just chuck them in your pocket. You can put them around your head, like that headband, put them around your neck. And I've read somewhere that you lose, if your neck is exposed, you lose a lot of your heat through that area as well, obviously your head. But yeah, even my body could be cold. If I've got a buff, I will just feel a little bit warmer. So just get one. These, I think that one is from maybe Go Outdoors, and that is a raffle one. And I've also got a Café de Cycliste one, which is thicker than both of those two. So if you want a really thick, deep winter one, go for the Café de Cycliste one. Next thing, I have oh, actually it's got really bright again. Oh God, look at that sunshine. Just give me summer all year. Next thing, And I have raved and raved and raved about this product. You'll go like, Kate, actually the next 3 things you're gonna be like, Katie, we've heard this before. But if you haven't and you're new to my channel, you're welcome. It is this. This is the Rapha Protein Thermal Base Layer, and it's got its little buff attached to it. This, for again, how thin and light it is so toasty warm, and I wear this on and off the bike as well because it's just so snuggly and toasty, and I love it. Let me just show you. It's kind of like a waffly texture, so it keeps the heat close to your body, and but it's quite breathable as well, so I don't know how they've done it. What I will say though is I actually prefer the first round that they had, I mean, how do you say it? The first one that they brought out, because I felt like the buff section is a lot longer, and the actual body of it is longer. So if you want a shorter version, go for the newer models. If you can try and find an older version on maybe eBay, then the way that you can tell, the older version just had like a soft bit, 'cause that's got a little ponytail holder. You're like, what is that? It's a little ponytail holder. Whereas the newer one, actually I've got, it's probably in the wash, it's more like a thick, not a thick band, but it's not soft like that. I'm not explaining that very well. But in any way that you get it, it's just, that does not make sense. Anyone that you get is going to be nice and toasty and snuggly. And like I say, you can wear it on and off the bike. I love it so much. Next thing is, if it's raining, you know what I'm going to say. I'm sorry, because these are not made anymore. You cannot get them. Definitely go and look on Vinted or eBay, because this is the Gore-Tex Shake Dry. In fact, this is an actual running one, because it's got a hood. It's the Ron Hill mountain equipment. There's no better rain jacket. There's just not, and I feel bad for saying it, because they stopped making them because they were really bad for the environment, how they were made. But yeah, if you can go and get a second-hand one, then I would recommend it, because I feel like with these, you just need one. In the past, I've had so many different rain jackets because they just need reproofing, whereas this one doesn't. You just get it and it's just completely waterproof forever. And they're so, again, it's so small, it's so light, but it really does the job of stopping the rain. And it just keeps you warm as well. And the final thing, again, you're gonna be like, Katie, we've heard this 1,000,001 times, but again, the reason that I'm saying these things is because I've not found anything as good since, and if I have, and if you've got any recommendations, let me know, and I will always share those. But it's this, and this is like for if you're out and you're gonna do a long day, you potentially might be stopping at cafes, and you just want like an extra layer that's thin, lightweight, easy to travel around with, but so toasty warm. It's this. It's the Patagonia Micro Puff hoodie, because there's lots of different versions. Yeah, this is definitely the Micro Puff, because there's a Nano Puff. It's not that one. It's the Micro Puff. It is the highest, it's got like a special, I think it's Primaloft insulation, and it's the highest weight to warmth ratio that you can get, I think, in pretty much any jacket. Don't quote me on that though, but when I was looking for a really lightweight one, I just love it. It is so toasty. It's like a little sleeping bag when you put it on. It's just incredible. I'm going to show you now, because this is how it packs down into the pocket. I just love it so much. Because I guess with these things, when you find something that works, I just tend to stick to it. Like, look at that. And it's so light. So yeah, they are my go-to winter things. Oh, actually, I guess the last thing, is it? Yeah, it is. It's not kit, but it is my Tax 3M turbo trainer, basically. It is phenomenal, and I think that is my go-to for winter, because I just don't like winter riding. If it gets too much for any of those things, I'm just like, it's just not worth going out. I don't go out to be cold because I just don't find it enjoyable. Whereas actually I love being on the turbo trainer on Zwift, and that is such a great turbo trainer because it moves. What I found in the past with other turbo trainers is if they're very rigid, I will do a video on like turbo trainers and like comfort, because I know it is a big issue for people. You don't want to sit on there for a long time because it's painful. But I think one of the main reasons for that is because they're so rigid, there's no movement. And so with the 3M, the M stands for movement, it's got they're like plates that move forward and backward, and it goes side to side, so you just feel much more like you are outside. I guess it's the most door you could feel on an indoor turbo. I really like it, I really get on with it, and it makes me actually want to ride the turbo because it's comfortable. So if you have got any recommendations that make your winter riding a little bit less cold and miserable, please leave them in the comments. If you've also, in fact, if anyone has anyone tried the gloves that have got the heated like things in them, I really want to try them. Maybe I'll get some just to do a video on them. But if you've tried them, let me know. I think that is it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next video. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.